All right, we are gonna do continue our Storm of Kings Thunder. We are doing mission 5. The actual code is the Parnast Under Siege, but we're just pretty much using the modules with the hardcover. So, as you are actually all gathered here, well, exception, someone's running late, but this is joins. We will get started. But as everything starts, you are all in a you found your way through a magical doorway from that someone told you that there was something going on. You guys investigated as a group. In there, you found a strange doorway that led you to an octagonal room. And in this octagonal room, there's like a map of the Sword Coast. There are shelves that hold scrolls, books, and birds. All kinds of birds sit in small swings, carefully preening themselves or eating small dishes of birdseed. As you all find yourselves in front of a large desk, takes up the large portion of this room. And you also see some small marble statues of show gods. Next to the desk, a small table holds a tea set on a silver tray. And standing there is a woman wearing a blue robe embroidered with birds. And as she kind of waves you all, she will gesture towards a small table where there are some treats and tea, and she will say, "Well, she will introduce herself as Seer. Seer will let you all know that she is the patron behind Azam and Sing, and as she gestures you for all to sit down as we do a little introduction for your character, what kind of cookies and treats would you see in front of you, as it seems like it's tailor-made for each of you? And then actually we'll start with a little introduction. We'll go with Isna.
Ooh, so Isna sits down, and in the tradition of like all the yummy baked goods that her two moms would help her make, there's like different vegan cookies and cupcakes and different baked things that all have like these interesting herb combinations, like mango basil cookies, or like lime and rosemary cupcakes, just all sorts of fun stuff, but they're all vegan.
All right, awesome. And a little bit about Isna for those that may not be watching this for the first time.
So Isna is a Firbolg Druid. She, her mom's let her go to school to learn all about the stars and astrology. By the way, we're still in Scorpio season, friends. So just so you know, just because Halloween ends doesn't mean the Scorpios don't continue gothing up November. But Isna is a Sagittarius and is really into learning more about the stars. And also likes making friends with trees.
Awesome. And then we go to Mario.
It's me, Mario.
Mario is a hill dwarf, giant barbarian plumber, and the snacks in front of him would probably be mushrooms, and instead of eating them, he's probably hoarding them.
Wow, very nice. And then we go from Mario to Jian.
Jian is a level 1 rogue, level 3 fighter battle master, custom lineage right now. And he's basically a crossbow expert that is trying to follow like his long line of famous Johns that he's trying to follow the monster hunter ways. And yeah, so far this group has been good, so he's more than happy to travel with you guys. So
Sweet. All right, then we go from John to Roderick. And for Roderick.
Lost your mic. Dude.
And I was still muted, even though I
Oh.
was talking. Sorry about that. Roderick, crotchety looking, middle-aged kind of wizard type halfling, likely has bitter almond chocolate cookies in front of him and tea with no sugar, because that's just the kind of halfling he is.
Oh, as far as treats for John, it would be like little chocolates shaped in bottles that have alcohol in them.
Nice. All right. And last but not last but the most glorious.
Yes, as Karatos, the Minotaur Paladin of Baphomet, the Horned One, comes here. The only glorious thing would be a kind of assortment of jelly-filled donuts that she's just gonna make a mess with, and it's gonna have glaze like all over her hands, but the taste will be glorious. And of course, 4th level Paladin of Glory to Baphomet.
Awesome. And then of course our very happy-go-lucky rogue, Draven, with his totally normal sounding name Owl, will be joining us in a little bit. But as you all kind of sit here enjoying your snacks, Seer will kind of sit down and let you know all that. You've all been doing quite well, saving the town of Parnast from bad Fruul. And those books that those tomes you were able to retrieve from the marsh of Shalimber was very fruitful. I was able to discern that this hill giant is in possession of a special item, a headband of intellect. But what's more devious about this headband is that it houses the soul of a Drow priestess of Lolith named Narcella Vemir. And and with the ordering that's there's been rumors of some goings on with it, she's been able to cope. She's been the reason that Bad Fruul is amassing this small army. But with the tomes, I'm able to find I was able to find a ritual that I will be able to do on my end, that you should, not only when you take down Bad Fruul, will I be able to release the spirit of Marcella from the item. And hopefully after that end, feeling that Bad Fruul will no longer be a threat. And the reason I'm telling you about Bad Fruul is it has come to my attention that Bad Fruul is arriving in no less than 10 days ago. I've gotten word that Bad Fruul is coming here. He's coming here they're specifically coming here for two different things. The priestess in this town, Chandra Stahl, her ancestor was part of a group that defeated the priestess Narcella, and considers that family an affront, and have gone out of our way to try to vanquish. But with her being trapped in the item, wasn't able to do much until, well, it was found by Bad Fruul. Not only that, but the statue that you were all able to procure from the Black Road. The statue is of the elven deity Angvral, and is an affront to the priestess. So not only are they coming here, Fruul is not only coming here to kill Chandra Stoll, but to destroy this statue, as well as use the town as a test for his for Fruul's army. So there's a few things I need you all to do. Well, first thing, of course, is to help fortify and train this town of Parnast for this upcoming siege, as well as protect Chandra Stoll and the statue. I would say Chandra must be protected at all costs. And once Fruul does come here, and you defeat Fruul, bring the headband should be within my vicinity for me to conduct a ritual that will dispel the former priestess. Oh, and for doing this with this task, I can offer you a healthy stipend for these efforts. And do you all have any questions? I will take your silence as no, but...
Will there be glory?
Oh, very much, lots of glory. You will be finally facing up at Fruul, so that should be a glorious enough battle. She will say, I must start my ritual, and you all must start preparing this town. And with that, she will, after treats, she will sort of escort you all to the door. And as you guys exit and turn around, the magical doorway is gone. So, how this goes, I made a bunch of different things going on. The first thing is the party fortification points. I would just ask, I could put it in there, but anytime we earn some points, we need a total that. We got 3 different kinds. We got training points to help, and that's help training the town, to defend itself, fortification, self-explanatory, and scouting points. And I've also shown everybody there is the fortification for adventurers. It will have all the information you guys need to start, so I don't necessarily have to kind of go off on each, every single person. But you will have choices to either assist with either training the people or fortifying Parnast. And we'll use those points for the final for the big fight. So the first choice you all have is where to make your guys' final stand. You can just do it in the town itself, in Parnast. You will get some fortification points, but any training checks will be made with advantage. Or you can instead, there is a section called Old Parnast, which is a little more ruined section. Which you can use. That'll end you some more fortification points, and any fortification check you will be able to make with advantage. And just to kind of keep a little semblance of order, if everyone can roll, just yourselves roll initiative. This is just the order of how we're doing this.
Would you guys prefer to do Old Parnast or the town?
I'm kind of leaning towards Old Parnast myself.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, and then just Roderick. All right, so with that, as you guys will start with 10 points. Oh, there's scouting points is another thing, but with how everything went with Grom, I'm just gonna kind of skip that part, just because of how everything that went down. Yeah, there is. Karatos has, if anything, can always has a whole camp of new Baphomet worshippers. So I would not be surprised at this point that Karatos would have a small following of orcs and hobgoblins. Well, I want to say more like a troop of hobgoblins that are now devout worshippers of Baphomet.
It would be safe to say that they like her meat
Yes.
and cheese.
Yes. But all right, and then Roderick just needs you to pop in for initiative.
I did.
Oh, you did not pop in. I'll just add you.
Oh, you know what the problem is? I'm on the wrong layer.
Ah.
I'm on the wrong map. I'm on a. I didn't switch when I joined the room.
Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. Okay. So, how this will go is for every day that this is for each day, you guys will get two attempts, or two tries, fortification or training, and let's just kind of go, and then afterwards we'll see special events happen. Okay. I don't. Actually, energy, you are on twice. Let me. There you go. Everything's good now because I got the 18.
Okay.
But yeah, in the notes for the. Yeah, we'll start with Jian. Jian, would you like to? What would you like your first check to be? Try to help the training or the fortifications?
I think I'll try to help with the fortifications.
All right. Well, got some choices. What's John's background?
Oh, he's a wanderer background.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I filled that out. Whoops.
Oh no, it's just more of if you have a background, depending on your background, you can get advantage on the check anyways. So.
Right.
Oh, that's the Outlander, right?
Yeah. So, what did you need me to roll?
Oh well, it just depends. Like if you want to do a survival, which is you would have advantage with your Outlander background if you're doing a survival check.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could use that to try to like build fortifications in such a way to like create choke points and stuff like that for the invading whatever.
Yeah.
All right. I'll try to do survival.
Yeah. All right. Cool. That will be a point. All right. So I'll put the points in. So far, so good. Except you're doing for fortification. All right. Then after that, Roderick.
Roderick will use what he's learned reading as a sage to tell people how to build better structures.
All right.
Doing the history check.
Sounds good. All right. That's with the training. Okay. Cool. All right.
It's the fortification intelligence history.
Oh, okay. Fortification history. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Very cool. Then we'll go to Isna.
So Isna's going to explain that we're in the 11:11 window, which is a really good time for manifesting things. And she is going to use that to teach basic first aid and battlefield medicine. So we're going to talk about what crystals are going to help us manifest healing energy and what herbs we can use for healing things. And then I'm going to make that medicine check with advantage because I'm an outlander. And with guidance, if you allow it, but otherwise.
Alrighty. I would say guidance I would specifically give it. Otherwise, it'll probably be it's gonna be a no. Just because it's not.
All right, then just give it to you.
But still good nonetheless. Then Karatos.
All right. Well, Karatos is going to attempt to train these townsfolk in standard battle drills using a simple polearm, such as a spear.
Sounds good.
And with all her martial training and having the glory, would she be able to? I guess she will use her what's it called? Channel Divinity to give herself advantage on giving an athletics check in order to show them how to do this.
Sure. If you have the soldier background, you would have advantage already if you're doing training.
No, I am a child of the giants.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Ooh, I guess they really don't get it.
Everything's breaking. Man, these folk just aren't. It's them. It's not you.
Totally.
All right, and then Mario.
All right. Mario is going to be digging trenches, building pickets, etc., to help fortify. And as he's digging trenches, he's going to be filling them with mushrooms that he was hoarding earlier.
Okay.
Nope.
I
was not raging, so that's not advantage.
Oh, are you? Oh, you're not. Are you the soldier background or no?
I am a guild artisan.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Plumber.
So close. Our strongest are so close, but just there's just a lot. It's all good. All right. And actually, after this, go ahead and you guys will notice during like half of your day as you are helping with the town. Who has a passive insight of 15 at least?
Yes, I does. I have 16.
Okay. You point out one of the villagers acting. So Parnast within the last few days are getting more refugees coming in from the surrounding farms. Even though you guys dealt with the orcs that were raiding it, you're still getting more people coming in. One of them is asking, a lot of questions. They're kind of wandering around the town. Just something about it's kind of little suspicious.
We should put them to the question.
All right. All right. So, how do you? What's your guys' approach to this? Villager that's just asking questions.
Well, Karatos is going to try to scare them straight by basically saying, "Why are you spying for the enemies?"
Okay. Go ahead, give me intimidation. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, as soon as you approached and they will break it down. Plead for mercy. This is a villager named Mazzy. She's been told to spy for bad Fruul, or else her loved ones will be hurt. And I've just been told to meet with a spy on the third 2 nights from now to feed to give them information. And then we'll say, please don't hurt me. Yeah, I'm just doing this for my family.
Well, what kind of information are you supposed to be giving them?
Oh, just what you've all been doing. What are your defenses? How well the fortifications? How well is the training going? Or
well, this would be a good opportunity to seed some misinformation. If you told them a bunch of malarkey, we would have an advantage when they came to attack.
okay. Just of course. I just yeah, that they I barely escaped when they I didn't escape. When they captured me, they let me go just to spy on them. But yeah, of course, I'm supposed to meet them. The villager will give easy enough directions where they're supposed to find them. It's a little bit outside of town. But well, yeah. Do you guys want to do anything else with this villager, or?
I think they were doing it to try to protect their family, which was not a glorious purpose.
Sure.
I guess we'll ask her who had threatened her. What did the people look like? Who were actually threatening her? Were they people or giants?
Yeah, no. These were orcs. The spine ripper orcs. They've apparently they joined this mad Fruul, and saying that that's what they were. That's why they sacked our farm. But yeah, I don't know. I guess after I was to feed them information, and then after they go through the town, they said they let my family go. And actually, Roderick, go ahead and give me a history check with advantage.
All right.
Okay. So, when they mention the Spine Ripper, I'm going to give you update some points. You've not only heard of again one of the orcs, but you have a pretty good idea of where their den could be based on like previous information where they were raiding from.
I will let the rest of the party know that. Know if we should do anything about them or not.
Sure. But yeah, all right, but other than that, if you don't have anything else to tell to the villager, we will do our second round of checks. But or if you want to try to, maybe go out and try to find this Spine Ripper den. Okay, I will assume we'll just continue on with the second round of fortifications. We'll start with Jian. Do you want to stick with fortifications, or do you want to switch over to training?
I'll keep going with fortification.
Okay.
Survival then.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Ooh, not great.
Yeah, just it happens. All right, and Roderick.
Roderick this time will start to train them because he's seen the training hasn't been very good, and we'll tell him about some of those ancient battles where the underdogs have won for the history check.
Okay. Ooh. All right. And it's over 20, so you get 2 points. All right. I'm going to go with that. Isna.
I'm gonna try to again with the 11-11 window. We're manifesting, so we're gonna go out stocking up on foods and scavenging, and I'm gonna do that survival check again with advantage because Outlander.
Of course. Oh my gosh.
I feel like a 23 is gonna manifest us some pretty good supplies, you guys.
Yes. All right. Pretty good. All right. Karatos.
All right. Well, Karatos is going to believe that she didn't just yell at them loud enough last time, so we're gonna try it again for the glory.
Yes. There we go.
Maybe.
Yeah. And this was athletics. Oh yeah, for training townsfolk. Yes. All right, then we go that to Mario.
Okay, this time Mario's going to focus more on digging and less on mushrooms.
Sure.
And wondering if maybe stone cutting can help.
Sure.
For digging. Cool. Okay. There we go.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. And that was for the fortifications. All right. Well.
Yep.
All right. Well, you know what? Pretty good. All right. So near the end of the first day, as everything's kind of winding down, so the villagers are telling you guys about there was a local stream that fed into a pool at the bottom of this crater. But they've been noticing that some of the farm animals have disappeared. So as you all go to, try to investigate this sinkhole, gasp as you see. Actually, let me all turns. Okay. Let's bring you to this sinkhole. Oh no. You will see coming from the ground. Let's emerge from this sinkhole. You see this this strange creature kind of running amok down there. And then oh no, it actually leads to this large sinkhole, and you see some they're villagers, but we're just gonna say they're farm animals, just because they're kind of stuck down there, and they're in trouble. So let's roll for initiative. Unless you just want you're okay with this creature kind of hanging out down in the sinkhole.
Does the creature look like a beast, like a wild animal?
No, it's a very strange creature. Not natural.
Okay, thank you.
One might even call it a monstrosity.
Yeah, or an aberration, either way. Isna.
Oh, that's not natural. I'm gonna come over kind of to the edge, and I will turn into my starry shape. And actually, first I'm gonna guiding bolt it.
Okay. That will hit.
And then I will turn into my starry shape, and I will shoot it.
Hit.
And then I will back up from the ledge a little bit.
Okay.
Like, Roderick, that thing's really gross. We should not let it be here.
All right. Mario.
Okay, bonus action rage, and I'm gonna move to there and rage. I can attack her from here because I have reach 15 feet.
Okay. Hit.
And reckless, so 25.
All right. Nice.
Enter.
Ooh, then John.
Jian will get to the edge over there, How far down are these landings?
It's essentially kind of like stairs, essentially, with how it's so it's not difficult terrain or anything. It's like 5 feet.
Okay. So that was 10, 20, 25. All right, I'll get behind Mario, and I'll take a couple shots at that thing.
Sounds good. Yes.
Looks like for 22 total.
Okay. Just getting hurt. Karatos, I think it's so grabbing dinner.
Karatos is here.
Okay.
All right. So is this like a somewhat of a slope, or is it like the steps like we see?
Like it's not difficult terrain, so you could run down there without a problem.
Oh, I want to like try to slide.
Sure.
Maybe like get a little bit extra movement if I succeed on a athletics check, perhaps.
Oh, okay. Sure.
All right. Then what we will do is leap down and try to do a cool, like holding out the glaive as I ride the scree down the kind of edge of this pit.
Sure. Ooh.
Oh, and do I get advantage on the attack now?
Sure.
As I reach forth to stab it. And of course, that's what happens. We end of turn.
Well,
I am threatening it.
Yes. Roderick.
That looked better than it. No, it actually was Karatos, but it looked really cool. And I'll shoot a fireball down there.
That'll hit.
That will hit, and that's all I'm going to do.
All right. Well, the troll would have. Let's see. Well, this troll can reach out. It also has reach, and will reach out for Karatos. Oh my gosh, that's a crit.
Ow.
All right, so 18.
And I am grappled.
You are, and then it will use its tentacles. A con save, please. Okay, you are not poisoned. That's its turn. Isna.
I shall guiding bolt it again from the lead. Ooh, 11?
That'll miss. A little tougher than that.
Then I will shoot at it with my archer farm.
Okay. Yes.
For 8 radiant damage.
Cool.
As I stay up here, hidden with my tree.
Sounds good. Mario.
Hey.
Yes.
And hi. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah. The second one, not so much, but the first one, really good.
Andrew.
All right, and then Jian.
How's it looking?
Oh, it's not looking well. It's definitely hurting.
All right. I am going to fire another couple shots. and I'm going to add a menacing attack for that.
Sure.
So 2 more damage and a wisdom save.
It's not
All right.
scarred.
All right, so second for another 6.
All right, solid shots. Karatos.
All right. Well, I'm repelled by it, so we will strike.
And strike
17?
you do. It hits.
And we know this is like day 1, right?
Yeah, this is day 1. So you can go all out.
Does it identify as a fiend or undead?
Nope, too weird for that.
All right, we'll take 17 points of radiant and slashing end of turn.
Well, it is not doing well at all. So close. All right, Roderick.
Roderick will stretch out his fingers and shoot 4 magic missiles at it at second level.
Ooh, well, how do you finish this aberrant creature off?
Just bits of force simultaneously crashing in, and even though everybody else did all the damage, Roderick takes the credit.
But it is also, it's pretty glorious, definitely. But well, after everything kind of settles, very quick, 18 seconds, no, 12 seconds. So one thing you notice about the sinkhole, and you help kind of get the farm animals up that you find that this cavern, the sinkhole actually opens into a small cavern. Looks like it's where its hideout was, but although very damp, it does look like a good, decent hiding place. And yeah, and however you want to use it, information, figure out later. But as I will bring you back, that was the first day. What's going on? Oh, what you guys can do starting the next day is you can continue with the fortifications and the training. You guys also don't know. You just have an idea. It was like a 10-day ago that Fruul was marching out. So you guys don't know exactly when going. If you also like to spend some time, can next day and then try to figure that out. Take some time to, kind of go on the outskirts, kind of figure out what's going on. It's whatever you all want to do. Or just spend time preparing. Either way, it works out.
What do you all think? Should we start the fortifications or try to figure out when Fruul's going to get here? And what are we going to do with that sinkhole? Can we use it as a trap?
Yeah, all sounds like good ideas.
I like the trap idea. Oh, I just had a thought. My trees look like normal trees when they're standing still. We could put them at like the entrance to wherever we want the bad guys to be, and then they could come to like attack from the back.
Okay. If you want to do that, we can add. I would say you can add them. I would say that is you can add them either. You can add them for your for fortification. as additional points. You just won't be able to use them for any other stuff, since they'll just be kind of hanging out during this during the siege.
They will do so quite gloriously.
But cinematically thwomping.
Yeah, cinematically thumping. So yeah, that is definitely an option.
Wait, they would be doing what during the siege?
You essentially, instead of having them on during the last fight, they would just be converted to training points for the whole siege.
Okay. Yeah, I get it.
So
Providing operational benefits instead of tactical.
yes. But yeah, so we'll start the next day. Let's do initiative again, just to have it and make it easier for tracking purposes. We need the glorious Karatos.
Oh, sorry. I'm enjoying my wife's chicken too much.
Ah. That sounds very glorious. But, yeah, Mario. How are we starting off
Alright.
day 2?
Can we repeat, Annie?
Oh, sure. So, all it really is just, it just, in the end, it matters, like, what points you're accumulating. There's no, like, you can only do one skill at a time.
Okay. This time I will try a wisdom survival training.
Ooh, okay.
Since I did the athletics fortification last.
Sure.
Probably not.
If there was no advantage, it was very very close. Just fortunately, no cigar.
Maybe I should have tried tools. I might have had advantage from my guild artisan background.
Yeah, well, we got a second check for that. All right, and John.
I think I'll keep going with the fortifications for now.
Sure. Ooh. Nice. Alright, let me get my thing up. That's extra 2 points. Karatos.
All right, I think Karatos was trying to explain things a little too much to them yesterday.
Sure.
So we're just going to keep it simple and say stick them with the pointy end.
Yes. All right, with the training, yes. That one goes over with the training. That goes over very well. Sticking in pointy ends, they can get that. Oh, that must be the secret. All right, and then Isna.
Did I close the page these were on? No. Is there just the training one, or is there another one, a separate one? Oh, for fortification.
There's fortifications. We do have plenty of fortification points. We don't have a lot, but you can also make more fortification. Can't hurt either.
Okay. Then I shall continue with the training, because that's what I've been doing,
Sure.
even though it's kind of repetitive. I'm gonna try one that I won't have advantage on or even necessarily be good at, but well, can we think outside the box on these or?
Uh, sure. I mean, as long as if it makes sense, I mean, advantage. But I mean, sure.
Well, here's what I'm trying to do. There's one for wisdom religion, but it's not exactly religious, although it is about maintaining morale. So what she wants to do is kind of along that same vein, but instead be talking to them about like how the stars are aligned. Like I guess it's like more spiritual than religious. And I don't know, something wisdom based insight. You tell me.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. You could do an insight check as you're, as you're doing like a group. We're talking about, awesome.
19 for insightfully boosting the morale of people by talking about the alignment of the stars being in our favor. And I will do tarot readings to show people how prepared they are.
Sure. I will give you 2 points for it since you're since they're really close, anyways.
Nice.
All right.
Yep, that's me. I can feel Rob's eyes rolling through the screen.
All right, and then Roderick.
Roderick will he's gonna go back to the history. He's gonna about how villages stuck them with the pointy end. And all the times it worked. And the times that it didn't work.
Sure.
This is what you have to avoid.
Sounds good. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Very nice. All right. That was the first half of the day. You know, at this end, you guys will notice again that there's a different villager this time that is 2 other villagers this time being kind of sus.
Oh, we will again put them to the question.
Sure, and since you did magnificently well the first time, they will kind of inform you of the same story that their families were taken by these orcs that apparently work for Fruul, and that they're supposed to meet a spy tomorrow night and feed them the information.
I say that we deal with these spies directly head on. What do you guys say?
Yeah, let's
Sure.
ambush them as they meet.
That doesn't seem
Well-
like meeting them head on.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say you guys could also, since Roderick, you do know, have a good idea where they're at.
But if we wanted to be heads on, we can just go into their cave and do what we do to orcs. Which does seem a little violent.
I'm just worried that if we ambush them, they'll. Now that I think about it, that the families could be harmed.
So if we go to their cave and wipe them out, save the families, come back.
If the families are there, could
You,
just be a meeting point.
No, not to the ambush, not where they're meeting, but to go. I know where the orcs are right now. We can go there. Do what we do to orcs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, you guys, yeah. There's the glorious. Well, technically, there's the glorious path, which is just you know where they are, so just go there. You know, do what we do best, or wait for an ambush. Wait for that. Tomorrow night and ambush them. So, but it sounds like at least got a good few of us would rather just try to take out these orcs now.
I'm okay with that.
But do we lose out on prep time if we do it that way?
You will lose out in prep time, but since there's a lose out in prep time, however, if more people are spying, that this it could also be beneficial later too. So yeah, you'll lose out in prep time, but you guys are doing pretty well so far. A few hiccups, but doing pretty well. And hey, could stop these spies that are popping out like weeds.
All right, I say we deal with them head on then. The glorious path.
Glorious. All right. So, a quick question is, how do you all want to approach? Just kick down the front, just run right in, or be a little sneaky. How do you want to do it?
I'm good with the straight, forthright approach. However, if we would like to perhaps pass without a trace, that would be ideal.
Mm-hmm.
I pass without a trace S.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth check, group stealth check plus 10.
Are we bringing the trees too?
Oh, they can come too.
Cool. The trees collectively got a 9 and a 10.
Okay. All right. You know what? Now is a good time. Take a break. I'll pause the stream right here. Come right back.